Calipari in Arkansas got screwed Wednesday night, and I'm getting ready to tell you all about it. I'm Chris Adams, and before I get started on my video, guys, can you please hit the like button, follow me on TikTok, and subscribe to me over on YouTube. Okay, before I get started on my video, I want to apologize to the Arkansas fan base. I did a video, and I said Calipari took over the worst team in the SEC when I mentioned Arkansas. You guys were actually the third worst team in the SEC the year before Calipari got there, but I wanted you to know that I mean no disrespect whatsoever. No Arkansas fan has been disrespectful or anything. A couple of them let me know, look, we went to the Elite Eight a couple of years prior to that. Yes, we had a bad year before Cal. We went to the Sweet 16. I want y'all to know, first of all, my most sincere apology. I've not met a disrespectful Arkansas fan yet. All of you have been really, really good to me. I love you guys. I know all about your basketball tradition and respect it. I did an entire video on how I can't remember the numbers right now. You guys are top 30 all-time in wins, and I think like 16th all-time in winning percentage. I'll get the exact. I like to be exact when I talk about stats and stuff, but I made it clear to some people, look, Arkansas has a rich basketball tradition also. I grew up in the Pitino, Nolan Richardson era. We were the two best teams in the SEC for years. We could not beat you all in the regular season, and we beat you all every year in the SEC tournament. It went back and forth. You all won the 94 national championship. You went to the national championship game in 95. We returned by winning the 96 national championship, and we went back to the national championship game in 97. So 4 years in a row, an SEC team went to the national championship game. So I just want to make it clear, I have nothing but respect for the Arkansas fan base, the tradition. I know all about how great your all's tradition is all the way back to Eddie Sutton. I respect it, and I love John Calipari. I just want to make that clear. And y'all follow me. More than welcome to come in. I'd be happy to have you guys. Okay, now, Wednesday night, Arkansas and Alabama played. Well, first let me say this. So last night, there was a bad call that went against us. Chandler, they called Chandler for an offensive foul with 4 seconds to go in the game. I do not think it was an offensive foul. I thought it was a terrible call. I'm the last person who talks about officials. I hate that. I think it's an excuse thing. It's overboard. And since Mark Pope has been our coach, I've never heard so many excuses for somebody, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, bad call last night. Did not cost us the game. It did not cost us the game. It gave Auburn the ball back. All you have to do is play a little defense. 1 point game. Arkansas gets the ball back with 4 seconds to go. You got to play defense. That's not our strong suit. That never has been Pope's strong suit. But anyway, so SEC officials struggling, definitely. So I'm not going to go on. I'm not going to say that the game was taken away from us or anything else. That was a bad call that unfortunately went against us. Listen to this game. This game is mind-boggling. If Mark Pope had ever been through what I'm getting ready to call off, there would be a riot. Listen to this game. You want to talk about somebody getting screwed? Arkansas got a game taken from them Wednesday night. Alabama shot 34 free throws. Arkansas shot 19. The fouls were 26-17. Arkansas had 4 players foul out. 4 players fouled out for Arkansas. Pringle, Billy Richmond, Malik Thomas, DJ Wagner, all fouled out. No Alabama players fouled out. 4 players off one team fouled out. Nobody for Alabama fouled out. You got a plus 15 free throw differential, plus 9 on the fouls. I don't mean any disrespect to the Alabama fan base, but are you kidding me? Arkansas, let me tell you what Arkansas played. Shot 49% from the field. They hit 13 of 26 from three, while Alabama went 10 of 29. Turnovers, Arkansas only had 7 turnovers. Alabama had 12. Long story short, Arkansas outplayed them in almost every phase of the game, didn't do anything wrong, and got screwed. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Arkansas flat out had a game taken away from them Wednesday night. And like I said, it's the officials. It wasn't Alabama doing it or anything like that, so I don't mean any disrespect to the Alabama fan base. The difference in the two, Auburn and Kentucky, 2 bad basketball teams. That's what, 2 bad basketball teams and that are not well coached. That game was, we had that game, we gave it away. Auburn gave it back to us, and then we gave it back to them. That's what happened. Just 2 bad basketball games. Wednesday night was 2 really good basketball teams. Alabama shot 56%, Arkansas shot 49%. 2 really, really good basketball games that are well coached, that are getting better and better. But Arkansas flat out had that game taken away from them Wednesday night, okay? That's all I wanted to say on that. Okay, here's the next thing. I've been getting a lot of hate mail, and this video's is really for the Arkansas fans. I just wanted you all to know that 90% of our fan base, Kentucky fan base, are really, really great people. They are. 95% of my followers I love. They're like family to me. They're very supportive. Really, really good people. Very respectful people. Us, I don't know if every fan base is like that, but we have that 5 or 10% trash of the fan base. They get upset if I disagree. They disagree with my takes on a basketball coach, so they want to talk about me, cuss me, talk about my family, talk about my kids. And this is nothing new. When Calipari was here, he couldn't even walk his dog down the street without getting harassed. You can look up that YouTube video. This is the type of people we have here. Like I said, about 10% of the fan base. Most of us are really good people. Really good people, very respectful. We're very passionate, but we understand at the end of the day, it's sports. It's just a game. You have 5 or 10% that are probably on welfare, don't have a job. It's life and death to them. They just soon step on you, look at you. Really not good people, and they want to harass you, and that's just the way it is. They probably just got out of jail. Them type of people. I'm just being honest. And they want to crucify me. So, and all I do is tell the truth. They don't like the fact that I love John Calipari. I love Rick Pitino. I root for Arkansas or wherever Calipari goes whenever we're not playing them. I'm a UK fan first. I always will be. I'm for us in every situation. If Arkansas is not playing us, I root for Arkansas. If St. John's is not playing us, I root for St. John's. I love Rick Pitino and John Calipari, my 2 favorite coaches of all time. People don't like the fact that I support Calipari, and here's what pisses them off even more. I come with concrete facts to them, okay? So, in honor of the 10% trash of our fan base who does the harassment, let me read off Calipari's career coaching stats. And you all that have some common sense, I want you all to understand why I feel the way I do, okay? Why do I love John Calipari? Why was I not on board with us getting rid of him? Listen to what I'm saying. Let me break it down. John Calipari, 897 career wins, 3 away from 900, and also 3 away from going into the top 5 all-time in the history of college basketball coaches. Top 5 all-time. No matter how many times I say that, there will be some idiots who will tell you that he can't coach. And the man's getting ready to go into the top 5 all-time of people who's ever did that. Okay, 284 wins. His winning percentage is .760. 18-time conference regular season champion. 15-time conference tournament champion. Calipari is 59-23 all-time in the NCAA tournament. He's been to 6 Final Fours. He's a national champion. He's a 3-time A10 Coach of the Year, 3-time Conference USA Coach of the Year, 4-time SEC Coach of the Year, 2015 AP Coach of the Year. Here's the most important one. 3-time Naismith Coach of the Year. For those of you who don't know, the Naismith Coach of the Year award is the highest award that a college basketball coach can receive. Only John Calipari and Mike Krzyzewski have won that award 3 times. They're the only 2 people in the history of planet Earth that has won that award 3 times. Nobody's won it more. Mike Krzyzewski and John Calipari are the only 2 that's won the highest award you can get 3 times. Okay? So, Mark Pope. Let's go over Mark Pope. Mark Pope is 228 wins and 130 losses. His winning percentage is .637. That ranks 194th all time. That's terrible. Absolutely atrocious. 194th all time. He's 2 wins and 3 losses in the NCAA tournament. He was 0-2 when he got the job. He didn't have the resume to be at Kentucky. He doesn't belong at Kentucky. There's no reason to give him that job. We've never hired anybody in our history that didn't have some sort of a resume or reason to be there. But Mark Pope got it because he played there and we got stuck with him. Several other people turned the job down. I would argue that Billy G is a better coach than Mark Pope. Certainly has a better resume. Really quick, Billy Gillespie, who's, I thought at the time, the worst coach in the history of the University of Kentucky. Billy G is a 2-time Big 12 Coach of the Year. He's a 2008 SEC Coach of the Year. Billy G has a better resume than Mark Pope to date. To date, has a better resume than Mark Pope. And that's sad. That's bad. So I want to ask people, why would I not love John Calipari, and why in the hell would I be on board with Mark Pope? Mark Pope is 41-22 as the head coach of the University of Kentucky. We were the 7th seed, and we were 7th in the SEC last year. We're 9th right now. Why in the hell would I be on? Why would I? Explain to me. Sell Mark Pope to me. Why should I be? And here's another stupid thing. Are you on board with Pope? What does that even mean? What does that even mean anyway? I'm going to root for whoever's coaching the University of Kentucky in every game we play. In every game we play, I'm going to root for whoever it is. Right now, it's Mark Pope. So I'm going to be rooting for him every time he's on the sideline. It's really simple. If he wins, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to say, oh, he got lucky, or all. I'm going to say he did a great job. In the first half, I was giving him credit last night. We was on TikTok Live. I was giving him credit. I was like, you got to give a man credit when credit's due. We've lost 3 in a row. We're 17-10, coming off a 12-loss season. We're 17-10. We've lost to Georgia, who had lost 5 out of 6. At Rupp, by the way, again, 7 losses at Rupp Arena in 2 years. We just lost to a team that had lost 5 straight games that was ranked 15th defensively in the SEC. Auburn is atrocious and nosediving. But just in the nick of time, here comes Mark Pope's team. We never should have been in that situation last night. Why should I be all excited about Mark Pope? Why should I not be unhappy? The man we're 17-10. We've lost 3 in a row. We got a $22 million roster. We were ranked preseason top 10 in the country, and we would need a telescope to see the top 25. We're not even close. We won't even sniff the top 25. And we won't until probably they'll rank him preseason, because they'll spend all this money again and get more players for him that he can screw up again. I've said this 100 times. Mark Pope, outstanding person, outstanding husband, I believe, and looks like an outstanding father. I have all the respect in the world for Mark Pope. If I saw him out, I'd shake his hand. If he wanted to ask me how I thought about his basketball, comment on his coaching basketball. I wouldn't suggest it if he'd get his feelings hurt, but I would say thank you for what you did for UK. I believe he's trying as hard as he can. He played here. Mark Pope, a good guy. I don't want him treated bad the way you all do Calipari and Stoops and any other coach. How you did Rick Pitino. But those of you who are young and don't know, they were on Pitino too until he won a championship. They hated Tubby Smith. They didn't want a black coach here. I'm just telling you like it is, like I always do. Tell me a coach that you people have not treated like crap. And because I love Calipari and respect Calipari, I've met John Calipari 3 times. I've met him 3 different times. When I say met, like at meet and greets and stuff like that, I don't get off on it anymore or anything like that, but I've taken other people, my kids and stuff. Man has always been very respectful and good to my children. He won a national championship for us, 4 Final Fours, 6 SEC tournament championships. Why would I not love and respect John Calipari? Why would I not? I mean, you all don't speak for me. You have a right to your own opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. You don't have to click on my videos. Trust me, it ain't gonna hurt me, and I don't want you as a follower anyway. So hit the unfollow button. I don't want trash on my TikTok or nothing like that. I like good people on mine. And people like that make me appreciate all my followers even more. Bunch of really, really good people. And I want to let the rest of the Arkansas fan know, most of my followers are exactly like me. We respect you guys. We respect Arkansas. We respect all of the teams. We respect other people. This is sports. Is there not enough bad shit going on in the world of people trying to kill each other over politics and stuff? Can we just give it a break when it comes to sports? I mean, Jesus Christ. There's people who they message me on Facebook talking about my wife, my daughter, cussing me, everything. Oh, because I don't like the same basketball coach they do. Anyway. All right, I want to end the video. I just want to say, sincerely, I apologize to the Arkansas fan base. Love you guys. I probably won't be coming to the SEC tournament now because we're a train wreck, but I will eventually get back there one day. I'd love to hang out with some of you guys. I'll let you all buy me a beer. Nah. Anyway, that's my video. I want to explain it. That's why I love Calipari. And all Mark Pope has to do is win. It's not my fault he sucks. I want to make that clear. It's not my fault that Mark Pope sucks. And gives the whiniest press conferences I've ever seen in my entire life. It's either something weird where he's saying discombobulated or some stupid-ass words that he says, or it's corny mad. Like, don't have the balls to get up, rip the officials. What are they going to fine you, 10 grand or something? 20 grand? That ain't no phase to you. Get up there and rip them if you're really mad. Tell them how you really feel. Don't hide behind Mitch. Don't let them find me. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. If it was me and it pissed me off, I'd say what I want to say. Trust me, a lot of people, the man part of your fan base, like me, would respect you a lot more. All right. Everybody have a great day. God bless.